Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline at Pixie Dust PhD. I am filming this on June 4th, 2024, and this morning we got quite a lot of news regarding the Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Villas and Bungalows. The headline here is that the Island Tower is projected to open on December 17th, 2024. So as many folks predicted, it is not early December, we're definitely more in the mid-December timeframe. This is a Tuesday, which I thought was a little bit odd. I figured it might be a Friday or a Saturday, but hey, I'll take whatever we can get. Beginning today, June 4th, current Disney Vacation Club members can call to make a reservation for the Island Tower. Note though that these are cash reservations. On June 5th, Walt Disney World annual pass holders can call to make reservations, and then on June 6th, reservations will be made available to all guests online or by calling. We do not yet know when Disney Vacation Club members will be able to book Island Tower rooms with DVC points. The Disney Parks blog post indicated that points-based reservations will be made available at a later date. And excitingly, in the past couple weeks, we've received confirmation that the Island Tower will indeed be in the same condominium association as the existing Polynesian Villas and Bungalows. Thanks to DVCnews.com for reporting on this matter. They found that on May 24th, Disney filed to amend the existing timeshare license for PVB to add a bunch of timeshare weeks. To my knowledge, this is the first written documentation in that sort of legal or regulatory framework that really does indeed then confirm that the Island Tower will be part of the existing association. This means that when points-based reservations open up, current PVB home resort owners will have 11-month priority for both the existing PVB resort, those studios and bungalows, and all of the rooms in the Island Tower as well. This will of course also be true for anyone who buys into PVB moving forward. Plus, PVB debuted before we had resale restrictions. Logic then dictates that resale restricted vacation points should also be eligible to book rooms in Island Tower at PVB. This is just like what we saw with the expansion of the villas at the Grand Floridian. Those new resort studios were added into the existing association. The existing association debuted before resale restrictions came into play, and therefore resale restricted vacation points were still eligible to book those new rooms at VGF. I personally think that the Island Tower being in the same association as the existing PVB resort is good news. I'm sure some of you feel differently. Regardless of how you feel, we do now at least have real written confirmation instead of just verbal promises. The majority of the information released this morning was a first look at the guest rooms. Disney Parks blog posted a slew of artist concept renderings. First up is a look at the Duo Studios. These will sleep 2 guests. The theming here was inspired by the stars and skies that wayfinders use for celestial navigation. The Disney Parks blog post also indicates that these are meant to feel bright and airy, and I personally agree. We did not get a more detailed look into the Duo Studios just yet, but I am definitely excited to see what the art is behind the bed. Next up is concept art from Deluxe Studios, which will sleep up to 4 guests. This is notable in that the current Deluxe Studios at PVB do sleep up to 5 guests. Here you can see in this artist rendering that under the TV is a standard wardrobe and desk situation. It's not one of those single pull-down Murphy beds. The Island Tower Deluxe Studios then will have a standard bed and then the pull-down Murphy queen-size bed. I believe these are both queen-size, but it's possible that the standard bed is king-size. We did not get that level of detail today. Deluxe Studios are themed to celebrate the lush flora and fauna of the islands. We did not get much more by way of artist renderings in the Disney Parks blog post, but Disney Parks did post an entire YouTube video where we did get a little sneak peek into the Deluxe Studios. The art throughout carries that theme of celebrating the earth. You've got Island's palms and the mural of Moana's village. Then when you pull down that large Murphy bed, the artwork behind the bed also sticks to theme. We can see a dreamy nighttime scene with Te Fiti in her island form asleep under the moon. Bathrooms in the Deluxe Studios appear to have a toilet, single sink, and a walk-in shower with a shower bench. From what we've seen so far, it does not look like there's a tub. My guess is this will be a walk-in shower only, but we're not too sure just yet. For the most part, the kitchenette is your standard setup with a microwave, coffee maker, and mini fridge. But new for these Island Tower Studios, you actually get a small dishwasher as well. Normally, Deluxe Studios do not have a dishwasher, and therefore your plates, cups, and cutlery are all disposables. But the narration in this walkthrough video that Disney provided notes that they are trying to get away from that, so I'm very hopeful that means that there will be either no disposables or very few disposables in these studios, and instead you will get proper plateware and proper cutlery. In that same vein, throughout this walkthrough video, Disney highlights their environmental goals. In addition to the dishwasher, for example, the rugs are made out of recycled plastic bottles. Back to the Deluxe Studio, across from the sofa we can see a luggage storage bench as well as a nice booth and table. And there's hints of Polynesian geometric artwork throughout, including behind the bed and on the drapes. Next, the Disney Parks blog post highlights 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms. The artist renderings provided in the blog post I'm fairly certain are from 2 bedrooms, so we'll come back to those. But that video they posted does do a full walkthrough of a 1-bedroom villa. The theming of the 1-bedroom villa celebrates the natural element of water. And it appears that both the 1 and 2 bedrooms will have a beautiful carved manta ray designed by a Polynesian tattoo artist. Disney's also designed a fabric that sticks to that theme of celebrating water, plus of course they put in a few hidden Mickeys. Kitchens in the one bedroom are as expected with your full-size fridge, range, and dishwasher. The cabinetry in the one bedrooms have some interesting texture to them, bringing some additional visual interest to the room. This video did also confirm that washers and dryers are available in the 1 and 2 bedrooms as expected. However, unexpectedly, this video confirmed that the one bedrooms will have 2 full bathrooms. There's this one, presumably off a hallway or a main living area, that appears to have a walk-in shower with a shower bench, single sink, and toilet. Then separately, there is a bathroom off of the main bedroom as well. This has a water closet, single sink, tub, and separate walk-in shower. One bedrooms will sleep up to 5 guests. They will be accommodated on the bed in the main bedroom, the large pull-down Murphy bed in the living space, and then the single pull-down bed as well. It appears to me that the bed in the bedroom is king size, although this is not yet confirmed. And then of course the main pull-down Murphy bed in the living space should be queen size, and then you've got the single pull-down. The art on the main larger Murphy bed is inspired by the view from the Tower Beach. And the carpet in the main bedroom simulates coral reef, again sticking to that water theme. The main bedroom's headboard features themed art, and then moving into the bathroom off of the main bedroom, you've got a carved flower above the tub. This carved flower artwork marries original concept artwork for Adventureland by Mary Blair with traditional Polynesian artwork. Each petal on the flower represents a different aspect of Polynesian life, and room decor does have little tie-ins to the original Polynesian resort. For example, the geometric pattern at the bottom of the drapery is seen in the original Polynesian resort, as well as the tambour patterning on the front of that single pull-down bed. During this walkthrough video, Disney noted that some rooms will have spectacular views of Seven Seas Lagoon, Cinderella Castle, and the fireworks. But of course, we are all expecting those to be theme park view category rooms costing more points. If you want to save points, you'll likely be on the opposite side of the building. And in this video, Disney then highlighted that your view would be of the golf course and or the monorail, and that is the sunset view side. And in good news from this walkthrough of both the deluxe studio and one bedroom, it does seem like you will be able to access USB charging ports if you are sleeping on that main pull-down Murphy bed. Let's move back to concept art from the Disney Parks blog post. Here we're seeing a bedroom from what I am assuming is a 2-bedroom villa. It looks like we have 2 queens here. Standard 2-bedroom villas are noted to sleep up to 9 guests. So I'm assuming this means you will have 1 bedroom with 2 queens, as is shown here, a main bedroom probably with a king, and then those 3 beds combined would count for sleeping 6 guests. Then in the living area of the standard 2-bedroom, I assume you will have the standard larger sized Murphy pull down that will sleep 2 guests, and then 1 single pull down. That gets you to a total of 9 guests. The 2-bedroom theming is said to showcase a voyager's journey both under the sea and on land. Here your decor will be embracing the beauty of both water and earth. From the video they posted, having seen the earth-themed deluxe studio and the water-themed 1-bedroom, it's not hard to imagine how those get combined in a lock-off. And just like with 1-bedroom villas, text in the blog post does indicate that you will have your standard setup in terms of a full kitchen and a washer and dryer in the 2 bedrooms. Plus, an outdoor patio area is confirmed for 1 and 2-bedroom villas. To my knowledge, we do not yet have verbiage about a patio for deluxe studios or duo studios. This does not mean that there will not be a patio, it just means that we don't have anything confirmed either way. This next artist concept rendering was listed under the 1 and 2-bedroom villas section on the Disney Parks blog post, but I'm guessing that this is the Penthouse 2-bedroom villa. New information about the Penthouse bedroom villa, these will sleep up to 8 guests. We don't know exactly what the bed configuration will be, but my guess is that we will have a main bedroom that will sleep 2, a second bedroom that will sleep 4, and then a pull-down Murphy bed in the living area that will sleep 2 more guests. Specifically highlighted in the blog post about these penthouse villas is that there will be an expansive patio balcony. Looking at this artist rendering, that's why I'm fairly certain that this is the penthouse. I also can't really imagine having this much living space in just a standard 2-bedroom. This looks like it'll be a pretty cool room. Overall, Disney noted that the theming inside of the guest rooms at Island Tower is celebrating the art and tradition of Polynesian wayfinders, wayfinding, and the natural elements. I personally am pretty happy with the concept art, and especially seeing the walkthrough of the 1-bedroom and deluxe studio makes me quite excited. Everyone's taste is different, this is really subjective, but to me I think that these are pretty well themed rooms. I do wish that there was a bright throw pillow or a bed runner, just something on the beds to give them a pop of color, but otherwise it's pretty close to a home run for me. I love the textures, and the art that we've seen so far I think is beautiful. Plus you do get little pops of Moana, but they're little, it's not so in your face. So the Disney is there, but it's not screaming Disney. We're not at Art of Animation. I like that they chose lighter tones overall, I just think that it makes the rooms feel brighter and airier. But of course that's just my opinion and your taste may vary, that's totally okay if you don't like them. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, I would super appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribed to the channel. You can then ring the bell icon to receive a notification whenever I upload a new video. And if you're new around here, go ahead and look at some of my past videos, they may be of interest to you. Plus, as always, if you want to get news faster, follow me over on Twitter and Ko-fi. It just does take me considerably longer to film, edit, and upload a video here than make a text post over on Ko-fi. It's definitely been an exciting day to learn this much about the rooms at Island Tower. However, of course, we still don't have information on a sale date, price per point, or points charts for these new rooms. I'll do my best to keep you updated as we learn more. I hope you follow along. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon at Pixie Dust PhD.